In this very first episode of the Quite Frankly Show, I talk about the 3 mindset shifts that entrepreneurs need to make if they want to take their game to the next level. Check it out.
It's now time for the Quite Frankly Show.
What's up, everybody? I'm Frank Cowell, and this is the very first episode of the Quite Frankly Show. And quite frankly, this is something I've been wanting to do, Corey, for how long?
A pretty long time.
That's an understatement. So I've been wanting to do this show for quite some time, and I'm super excited to actually be doing it. So today, what are we talking about, Corey?
Cameron Wright asks, as an entrepreneur, I'm forced to wear many different hats on a day-to-day basis to aid my staff. Is that a bad thing?
I love this topic. So, one of the interesting things that I find is that as entrepreneurs, we like to wear multiple hats, and we run companies where our employees wear multiple hats, and we kind of pride ourselves in this idea of wearing multiple hats. In fact, we kind of wear it like a badge of honor, right? And I kind of think it's one of the things that's holding us back as entrepreneurs, this idea that we're going to wear multiple hats because we're a small company and everyone's giving it their all. And not that people shouldn't be working hard and giving it their all, but I think when we wear multiple hats, all it really is just an excuse to continue to say yes to everything. And so what I would challenge entrepreneurs to do is take a look within your business and find out where you're just simply saying yes to everything and bringing chaos into your business and requiring everyone to wear multiple hats. The problem with that is especially when you ask your employees, you're the entrepreneur, you're the owner, you're used to, burning it at both ends. But when you ask your employees to start wearing multiple hats, the problem that happens is your employees can never go home at the end of the day and feel good about what they're doing. Because they're working on one thing, they're diving in and they're trying to get good at it, and before you know it, here comes this other hat that they have to wear, and they have to shift and do this other thing, and then this other thing, and so on. So I would really urge entrepreneurs to take a look at everything you're saying yes to and figure out where you can start saying no, so you can allow your people to focus on a thing and get really good at that thing. That's the only way they're going to go home at the end of the day and feel good about what they're doing. So again, look at how saying yes is creating this wearing multiple hats, and the wearing multiple hats is just becoming an excuse to not say no. Cool? So stop doing that.
Will Canonico asks, something that I've had trouble with in the past is treating the business as my business. Do you have any experience / advice on this?
Okay, so this is a good one where oftentimes what I see is entrepreneurs, they view the business as theirs, right? This is my business. I have a certain ownership in my business. And I think this is an important mindset shift for entrepreneurs to make, is that the business isn't yours at the end of the day. If you're truly treating it like something you're trying to birth into the world and something that you want to operate without you and hopefully live on without you at some point, you have to break this mental association that it's your business. Really, you need to think of it as if you're the captain of a ship, right? And captains of ships, they look at it as a stewardship. During the time that the ship is under their care, they're there to care for it. They're there to make sure that the crew is taken care of, that it's safe, that it's sound, and that when it's given to the next captain, that ship is prepared for the next voyage, and that ship is prepared for the next captain to take over, and it's in great shape, in great condition. And that's the way that we as entrepreneurs need to start thinking about our businesses. In fact, if we don't, here's what happens. We're simply making decisions about the business based on our livelihood, based on the effect the business has on us and our own personal choices. The problem is if you get hit by a bus and you go away and you're not planning for the business being about something much bigger than you're putting everybody related to that business at risk, right? You get hit by a bus, chances are your business is going under. And then where are your employees left? Where are your partners left? Where are all the people that rely on your business left. So I would really challenge people to start thinking of the business as something they're caring for, and they happen to be the CEO now. You have a job to do, and that's your job for the moment. And one day, if you're building it right, someone else will come in and take that role from you. And if you come at it with that mindset, everyone else involved is going to benefit. So yeah, let go, like understand that this isn't like your personal ATM machine, right?
Wendy Simmons asks, while serving my clients, my own business often has to take the back seat. How do I prioritize serving my own business?
So this one is really interesting to me. The number one customer of any business is probably not who you think. It's not your highest paying customer. It's not the one that's been with you the longest. Make no mistake, the number one customer in your business is your own brand. It's your own company. And that starts with your employees, because your employees help make up the value of the company and the brand. And so if you're not investing there first and making your brand number one, if you're not investing in your own positioning, your own marketing, your own team to get behind all of that, to make sure that you're delivering something unique and valuable in the marketplace, and you're also delivering something to the marketplace through your marketing, quote unquote, that is going to help differentiate you, then you're gonna be left one day where you're kind of look around and all your competitors are going to catch up, and you're going to have 5,000 new entrants in your marketplace, and then you're going to wonder why it's so hard to win business. So the number one customer, make no mistake, is you. It's your own brand. And too many times I see companies thinking that the customer is the number one customer, and they actually come in the number two position, right? So that is a huge mindset shift that must happen. And that means that it's got to come with real commitment. And what do I mean by real commitment? I'm talking time, investing the time in your brand, people, hiring people to work on the brand and make sure that that's their dedicated role and that's what they're charged with doing. Backing it up with money, having a budget that doesn't get touched every time there's a dip in sales and every time you're scared that you might not make your numbers this quarter. You stop robbing from your marketing budget and building your brand. Because when you stop doing that, you may not feel it at that moment, but you will feel it 12, 18, 24 months later. Number one customer is you and your brand. All right, guys, thanks for joining me for the very first episode of The Quite Frankly Show. Tune in next time where we drop some more knowledge for you.